What is going on, and welcome back to the channel. I got a film crew behind me today, so you guys get to see me play with my hands and do all sorts of things. But anyway, let's get on to the video. This video is about what happened to me with this car and what I have found out since that has happened to me. So let's get into it. All right, guys? So as you know, we got the Whipple on and we got it running great. And I will be bringing you guys more footage of this car and also for takeover, but I found some stuff out today that I wanted to get the information out as soon as I could to you guys because it's kind of important to me, especially since I make oil pump gear install videos for you guys and you guys use those videos and install yourselves. So as you know, we put some oil pump gears in the vehicle and we had some noise right after we put the oil pump gears in. So I brought the vehicle in, put it up on the rack, I isolated it to around the oil pump. We took the engine apart and we found where, now I'm gonna shoot a little bit of that footage. I can catch every bit of that with my nail. So as you can see, there was abnormal wear that you usually don't have from oil pump gears. And I will say that I have used Boundary oil pump gears for right at 3 years now with zero issues from the oil pump gears. My blue car, which has been twin turbo, still running strong, had them in it. So needless to say, when I had that kind of wear on hardly no run time at all, I was a little concerned and I reached out to Boundary. So Boundary took this very serious and started investigating it. So after a couple days go by, Boundary gets back to me and they say that they think they have found the problem. They were able to duplicate my exact engine noise and my exact wear. And what they have found is the oil pump gear housing, where it goes on, can get off centered from wear to the inner part of the oil pump housing that allows it to center onto the crank. After talking with Boundary and them telling me what they have found, I had an opportunity to do some measuring on a housing that I knew was giving us trouble with oil pump gears and a brand new housing. And guys, this is what I found out. I need mine, but this will work. Okay,
1574.
1578. I think I get it directly in the middle of the other one.
It's close. 1.82.
One 1.588.
89.
So directly in the middle. 585. So see what I'm saying?
1.5.
Okay, directly in the middle.
No, it's gonna be right in the middle. Yeah.
That even takes a
1.578.
But this one right here is wider than that one. This is your old one. Let me put it on there. Alright. You look right there, you barely see it. You see the gap right there. Hold on. There's a gap right in here, and I can rock it from side to side right there at that gap. Yeah, you see where I'm moving it?
Barely. We're talking mid.
But I am moving it. I am moving it.
Right. It does move. The other one does not.
All right.
No movement.
No, nowhere near the movement. So in other words, you would need a new housing when doing oil pump gears. All right, so what I was measuring in the video, I want to show you guys because I don't really get really close in the video to show you guys. If you look right here, this right here is actually what helps center the oil pump onto the crank for you to bolt it up and the oil pump gears be centered. This right here. So what I was measuring is from here to here and to here to here. And as you can see, the new oil pump housing was tighter than the old oil pump housing. And what that was doing in the video, if you see, is allowing me to move. The old oil pump housing was allowing me to move side to side, kind of off center. And the new oil pump housing was dead on. I really could not move it at all. It was really pretty tight around the crank. So, you know, this is my first time hearing about this. This is not in the workshop manual. Ford does not talk about this in the workshop manual. But at the same time, Ford does not give you any procedure for replacing oil pump gears in the workshop manual. So if we have a bad oil pump, Ford recommends putting a brand new oil pump on. So what does that do? It gives us a brand new housing. So maybe there's no reason for Ford to elaborate on this. But we have been putting oil pump gears in, and so far most of my vehicles have been low mileage that I've worked on. This one right here has 40,000 miles on it, and I had an issue. So when Boundary reached out to me and they told me I was able to duplicate your exact noise, your exact wear, yes, I was a little skeptical at first, but at the same time, when somebody like that reaches out to you and says that they have duplicated your exact noise and wear, and the fact that I have never had an issue with Boundary before, did warrant me investigating some, and what I found was exactly what I showed you guys. And I had sent that footage to Boundary, and they said yes, that is the exact thing that they seen with it being able to be off-centered. Now guys, this is something new. This is something new that I'm learning, and I have been doing this for a long time, but also I learn new stuff every day in this industry. I promise you. When I'm at work diagnosing vehicles, I think that I've seen everything, and then something comes out and goes, hey, and I haven't never seen it before, and I learn. So this is kind of a learning experience for me, and I think it's gonna be a learning experience for a lot of others in this. So guys, this is what I found out, but I will tell you, while talking to Boundary, they are putting out their own video, and I've been talking to them about that. It's gonna be about a week out, and I asked them if I could share what I have found with you guys through their help of telling me what they have found, and then me being able to go and do measurements of myself and being able to fit myself and see exactly what they were talking about. And it's a little frightening for me, to be honest with you guys, because I've installed so many sets of oil pump gears and never had an issue at all. So for this to happen with this car, as careful as I am, and if you've watched any of my videos, I am extremely OCD when it comes to installing oil pump gears. I will be doing some extra steps in the future to ensure that this would never happen on anybody else's car that I'm working on. Guys, this is what I found. I wanted to share it with you guys. I did not want to wait on this information, so that's the reason I did this before the other 4 takeover videos. I just wanted to share with you guys what I found, what Boundary has found, and I will keep you guys up to date as things evolve. If anything changes, some new information comes a lot, I will keep you guys up to date. And also, whenever Boundary puts their video out, I will share it onto my community tab for you guys to be able to see it and watch it, because they are doing a lot more testing. They are taking this very serious and trying to find out exactly what could have led up to this. And you know what? You can't ask for more than that from a company, in my mind. So guys, pretty much what this sums up is I will only be installing oil pump gears with brand new housings from now on to help eliminate any type of issue that may arise from a used housing. So from now on, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, my recommendation, get new oil pump gears, get a new oil pump housing, install it. Be very mindful. If you hear any noise that was not there before, don't ignore it. It could save your engine. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time.